my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be tasting gummy bear bratwurst. Yes, as in bratwurst sausages that contain gummy bear candies. Now, the first time I learned about this, I received an email from Yolo. Yolo, thank you so much for getting in touch with me and for sharing this to me. But I thought it was a joke at first. Gummy bears in bratwurst, it can't be a real thing, but apparently it's become a favorite in the Midwest. So from what I read, the origin story takes it back to Grundhofer's old-fashioned meats located in Hugo, Minnesota. And when I took my recent trip to Minnesota State Fair, y'all, I stopped by the place to check it out and of course grab myself some bratwurst. Not a lot of bratwurst actually. So legend has it that a friend requested gummy bear brats because they make over 100 flavors of gummy bears, and the owner said, no, that's ridiculous, but they kept sending friends over requesting the gummy bear brats, and finally he made them, and surprisingly they were delicious. So I'm here today to make them and taste them to see if they are in fact delicious. So first off, Grundhofer's was a lovely place. People were very, very kind to me, not surprisingly, because I was in Minnesota, where everyone is famous for Minnesota nice. But on the left-hand side of the store, there was a freezer case full of different flavored bratwurst. So the lovely people there helped me out, and I chose a few, and I filled my suitcase with an insulated bag containing frozen bratwurst. People must have thought I was crazy. But when I arrived, the bratwurst were still frozen, so I placed them in my freezer. I've let them thaw out, and now we're going to cook them. Let me show you what I got. Here we are. Dun, 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 the stack of bratwurst. So as a benchmark, I got the regular bratwurst. So I thought this would be very representative of Minnesota. This is the beer, bacon, cheese curd bratwurst. The lady there said it was very, very popular. And then I got this one. This is the grape Koolaid bratwurst. Grape Koolaid. What? Okay, it even has like a purple tinge to it. Amazing. And then I got this one because I've never heard of this one either. This is the Eggroll bratwurst. Eggroll bratwurst. Another Minnesotan thing too. And lastly, and the reason for even going to Grundhofer's was for this one, the gummy bear bratwurst. Yes, let's do this. The cost of these were $5.89 a pound, and these were about £1 and a third. So each one of these was about $8 or $9. So I have so much bratwurst here. So I've got a pot of boiling water. Not too concerned that the flavors are going to be confused here because they are all so different. So poach all of these. So that was the gummy bear. The next one was the original. This is the beer. This is the Eggroll. And this is the grape Koolaid. I bring these back to a boil and then put them on a low simmer and cook them for about 20 minutes. And then I'll come back and then I'm gonna put them in my oven and I'm gonna set them on air fry to make sure they get nice and crispy. Oh yes, oh my gosh, looking gorgeous. Da, 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 da. So my bratwursts are looking beautiful. I took them out of the boiling water and placed them onto a baking tray and actually used my air fryer to give them a nice little golden brown finish, and they came out beautifully. So I'm glad I put them in a very specific order after I took them out of the boiling water, because now that they're kind of toasted, it's really hard to discern which is which. But I remember the order now, so that is good. This first one here is the original. This is the beer and cheese curd, and this is the Eggroll. This is the grape Koolaid, and finally we have our gummy bear. Alrighty, we have arrived to the moment that I have been waiting for, the time to taste the actual bratwurst. So let's start on this end. This is the traditional regular bratwurst. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. So this is the first time I've ever used the air fryer to toast up sausages, and it worked beautifully. I put them in for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees, and the outside is golden, crispy. I'm doing this from now on. I love this technique. Okay, so that's the inside of the regular bratwurst. Alrighty, here we go. Itadakimasu. Oh man, my kids are gonna love that. The sausage is juicy. It has the flavors similar to breakfast sausage. I taste some sage in there. I taste some garlic, of course salt and pepper, but that's delicious. It tastes like a breakfast sausage. It has those kinds of flavors in there. Absolutely delicious. It's juicy and succulent. The outside is crispy because I put it in the air fryer. The grind of the meat is not too homogeneous, so it's not like a hot dog. There's some texture in there. Love that. That's an excellent little bratwurst. Actually, it's not that little, but that's delicious. Classic bratwurst. Alrighty, so next let's try the beer cheese curd. Oh, we can see some of the cheese curds in there. So cheese curds are very popular in Minnesota and neighboring Wisconsin, not surprisingly because there's lots of dairy cows and dairies. That one is very different after having the classic bratwurst. It doesn't have that sage kind of caraway fennel-y flavors. It's interesting. So the cheese is melty. It adds some dairy richness to it. I'm trying to taste the beer. This one is very, very strange in comparison, but it might simply be because I'm not used to these flavors. I don't really taste the beer at all. I do taste the cheese. It doesn't squeak at all. When you have fresh cheese curds, they tend to kind of squeak in your mouth, but this has been warmed up, so it's much more melty. It feels more like mozzarella. I'm kind of on the fence with that one. I don't dislike it, but I don't love it either. Alrighty, next we're gonna try egg roll. Now I love egg rolls. I've never had them in a sausage before. So let's see. So there's little bits of vegetables. I don't think there's actual bits of egg roll in there, I don't think. Ooh, I can smell the garlic coming out of that one. Looks like some carrot. It smells like an egg roll. Maybe a little bit of cabbage. All right, here we go. Wow. That tastes just like an egg roll. That's uncanny. It has that combination of onion, garlic, cabbage, and meat. It tastes like an egg roll filling. That's remarkable. And it's pretty tasty. I like that one. Okay, so yeah, definitely like that one. You know what would be kind of funny would be to take this and chop it up and then make an egg roll with it. So it'd be like an egg roll and an egg roll and an egg roll. That one's delicious. I like that one a lot. I think the combination of that snappy exterior of the sausage and that filling, great combination. I like that one a lot. So now that I've had the egg roll and the original and the beer brat, I think I've come to the conclusion that I don't really care for the cheese curd beer brat flavor. Something about it's not quite right for me, but teach their own. So now we're getting to the more creative flavors. Next, we're gonna try the grape Kool-Aid. Look at that, a little bit of a purple tinge. Oh yeah, I can definitely smell the grape in there. The artificial grape Kool-Aid flavor. Alrighty, let's give this one a go. All right. I can definitely taste the grape Kool-Aid in there. Definitely. This one is significantly sweeter than all the others. Very sweet, and I can taste the grape in there. It's not unpleasant. The texture I notice is a little bit different. This one's much more crumblier and not as juicy feeling in your mouth. The flavor is actually not bad. I think in combination with, say, some pickled onions or some sauerkraut or spicy mustard, I think this would actually be quite good, especially if you like that little bit of artificial grape flavor. It actually reminds me a little bit of Koolaid. If you haven't seen that video, I did a long time ago, but they are dill pickles marinated in Kool-Aid. So it's this combination that you wouldn't think would work, but it does. Those artificial flavors, the sweetness, and the savory components all kind of work, and it works here. Yeah. Surprisingly not bad. Finally, we're gonna taste this one, and this is the gummy bear bratwurst. See a gummy bear right here? I'm gonna cut it right in there. Oh, look at that. It's melted and created a void. Look at that. I can smell the artificial cherry flavor. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, here we go. Camera 2 just died. That's not bad. Now, of the gummy bear flavors, cherry isn't my favorite, and it is very, very pronounced. The brat itself tastes like the classic bratwurst recipe. Then you've got this huge injection of artificial cherry flavor, which overpowers it. It tastes a bit like those Luden's cherry flavored cough drops, which I loved as a child. It tastes more like that than sausage. Of course, the texture is sausage-like, and the sausage is delicious. Great. Not so sure about the kind of cherry cough syrup flavor. Let's try a different gummy bear. So I'm gonna cut on this side. And over here I have another void. I think that's so interesting that because of the heat and the cooking, the gummy bear melts, leaving this kind of crater of gummy bear. The texture of the gummy bear isn't there at all. It's mostly just flavor. I'm not sure what this one was. Now, when I look at it in cross-section, there's not that many gummy bears, so predominantly you get the flavor of sausage, which is delicious. Let's see what this one is right here. It's a little bit caramelized. I'm not sure if I can tell what flavor this is. All right, here we go. Wow. That is a pineapple flavored gummy bear. Clear, as bright as anything. Artificial pineapple flavor in combination with sausage. So what are my final thoughts with this kind of mashup between a well-made sausage and artificial fruity gummy bear flavors? It actually works. The sausage flavors really hold up to the aggressiveness of the artificial flavors in the gummy bears. Do I like it? That's more of a subjective question. Not so much, because the flavors are just so strong. If this was accompanied with some pickled onions, some spicy mustard, I might like it more. But I feel like it does take away from the flavors of the bratwurst itself. But again, taste is subjective, and if you really enjoy artificial fruity flavors, maybe you're a big lover of gummy bears, then you might really love this sausage. It does work. It's really well balanced between salty, savory sausage and gummy bears. There aren't too many gummy bears in there. And when you get one, you definitely know when you get one. Is it something that I want to eat all the time? Not so much. But this one, I definitely would. Eggroll was actually very surprising as well. I like that one as well. The beer cheese curd one I found a little bit disappointing. So the Kool-Aid and the gummy bear bratwurst were actually better than I thought them to be. And I really love the inventiveness and the creativity that went into making these sausages. So there you have it, the Grundhofer's old-fashioned meats bratwurst taste test. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever been to Grundhofer's before, if you've ever had gummy bear or Kool-Aid bratwurst, or if you like bratwurst or how you like to prepare them. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Why is it so dark in here?